the point should be stay in your lane. Alright, so there are a lot of misconceptions with people who have endeavored in the adult industry. Do you think that let's see, how do I want to word this? A lot of people figure, once you've done porn, you've damned yourself, and you're not going to get into anything else you can. But you've gotten a lead role in a TV series. You singing background for an artist over in the UK. What do you say to those stigmas and those misconceptions that you've damned yourself or you doomed yourself?
Well, to anybody thinking about pursuing that, I would say that first, be ready for that exposure, regardless if you are, because honestly, for myself, I've been very blessed, and I've been able to pursue many dreams that I was trying to do, whatever, but that it never goes away. It will always follow you, and people will have a misconception about you just because you've done whatever. That's what they'll think that only you're capable of. First, you have to let your work speak for itself, and whatever. You just have to go full force with whatever, and then just make sure it's something you really want to do. If I had the opportunity to give my own advice to a friend of mine who asked my opinion, and I'm losing all credibility considering I've done many strange things on camera, I would tell them not to, only because I think their aspirations should be a tad bit higher, or I know the exposure that I've gotten, some being positive, some being negative. It's definitely not a topic that you can discuss with your mother via the dining room table. Like, I can tell them, like, hey bitch, I was just pee popping on a handstand, and I was with Venom, and we was doing it, and no, we can't. But I mean, to each his own. That's I don't knock that, because I won't wish anybody knocked me for my hustle. So I would knock anybody for their hustle. Just make sure you ready.
Just to backtrack back to the question, I guess the way I wanted to say it. Do you think it's possible to have done porn and still be successful in a career in the limelight, like mainstream entertainment, acting, singing, dancing, modeling?
All is possible. It definitely makes it a lot harder, but all is possible.
How does someone get to that point of because I'm still active, and I don't let it stop me. But what advice would you give someone who's done porn or may have considered doing porn, but they want to do other things?
First, it's all about networking, who you know. You have to know the right people, and there needs to be a distinction, because I took on the title of Seduction, I did partook in, but there has to be many different, you have to be versatile as fuck, not your position, but you have to be versatile. Every different environment I'm in, I'm always the same individual, but you gotta let your work speak for itself, and you fit in every different category to, you know what I'm saying? It's hard to word, but just gotta get in where you fit in other words.
Alright, so the next thing I want to ask you is, I'm a pick with your sexuality versus the whole porn thing, because I feel like there's so much more to you than just that for me to just sit here and talk about that the entire time. But with your sexuality, when did you come to the realization that you were gay, or you were bisexual, whatever it is that you are?
When I first discovered my stepfather's porn collection, and I had a tendency to look more at the meat than the cooch. So yeah, it was a big, I was like, this is something ain't right. I ain't act on it for a minute. Like, first time I acted, I was like 15. I was scared because I lost my virginity to a girl. You know what I'm saying? I had my girlfriends or whatever, but it was always, I was always curious about it, but I was scared to act on it. Then, unfortunately, one drunk night, something happened, and seduction.
So, your mom knows? Does your family know?
There's only been so much I can hide with a snatched eyebrow, so clearly she knows about it. I can't hide, but I've been on my own since I was 16. I've been doing me, support myself. So I mean, which I do like. My mother's main concern is that I'm happy and I'm safe and whatever. But considering I've been independent so long, I'm doing me. I'm paying my own bills. I'm living by myself. I have my shit. There's very, very little judgment that anybody needs to place on me. So if she didn't approve, I love her from a distance, which we do. She stays in North Carolina, I stay in New York. I do me, but we are kind of cohesive as far as that's concerned.
So, any siblings?
One, he's 6.
Oh.
I don't know what it is with my mother, these unisex names, but Paris and Aaron. I just hope he doesn't take the same route as I do. No, I can't do that. Not two of them.
Alright. Well, what's next for you? Like you've done the porn thing, you've done the series, you're doing your thing in music or whatever. You've done the dancing. Like, what else do you have lined up for yourself?
Well, as far as the music is concerned, because I'm her backup dancer for the tour right now. Actually, once I finish the tour, I'm supposed to be on The Voice of Germany. I'm going to be a contestant in that. So the only thing is, my German, the only languages I know as of right now is English and bad English. So, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be, I need to be more fluent if I'm going to participate in that show. So I'm trying to get my German up. If I can actually, get enough to structure a few sentences, then I'll participate in that. Because upon the exposure I had during my solo gigs and working with Mandy, I had exposure and I got referred to be on that show. But it's going to be very difficult if I'm participating in the show. I can't even speak the language, so it's hard.
So The Voice is your focus. That's your next goal.
Once I finish the tour, because the tour is probably going to last for like possibly a year, depending on how good her album sales do, and then The Voice will be next.
Alright, I kind of want to put you on a spot real quick. Can I put him on a spot?
Sure, why not?
This spot right here. See, what I'm thinking is, you dance and all that good stuff, but I'm not gonna make you dance or nothing, but let me hear something.
Oh shit!
Something small, real quick. Come on, Mr. Singer. You got it.
That's fucked up.
You got it. You Paris, you got it.
Well, that's real vague. There's a whole world out there. What am I supposed to? Happy birthday.
No, stop. First off, I'm sorry, because it's the first time besides that you said it that I've said your real name, Paris. So for those of you who don't know, which I don't understand how you don't know who it is, Seduction, better known as Paris.
Hit me up on Facebook, Paris Buford, Buford, the Checkers Burger in the city. You can't forget it. But don't really have to. Like, for real, this gay.
Yes.
I don't want to.
Yes.
Fuck. I don't know what this. I don't know.
Give me something else.
You will pull that bitch out of your ass. Okay.
No, I'm pulling out of your ass.
This is okay. I'm one of the people, you can't look at me. Don't look at me. Turn that way. Alright. Now the camera gotta stay there. You gotta turn too. The cameraman gotta turn. Just turn your head. Just pretend.
Alright, it's third.
Oh, this is okay. It's scaring the shit out of me. I got work through my fear if I'm gonna be on The Voice. So
Exactly.
Yep.
Oh, that's how they start doing it. She just turned around. Alright, go ahead.
And they hit the button.
If I ain't got nothing, I've got you.